Welcome! I'm on a mission this morning. I have a couple of vases that I need to put on my vintage website, and I also want to get flowers in the house for the weekend. It's my Thursday local market. I'm heading into the market to buy some flowers, and then I'll come home and do some flower faffing.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, you're whisking me. The lights were dim as our eyes.
Let's have a midlife reality check moment. Yesterday, I really wanted to publish a lovely video for you where I went to the market, found some beautiful flowers, came back, arranged them and chatted away to you. But the reality of that is I would never flower faff on a Thursday. I don't have time. I'm too busy working. So what happened is I went to the market, the flowers were okay. I bought some tulips, which I love tulips. They weren't amazing tulips, they were just the average tulips that you buy. Then I ended up buying some flowers, I'll show you, here. They're okay, but I don't love them. They're okay. And I only bought those because I really wanted to show you a beautiful flower arrangement. Would I normally do a beautiful flower arrangement on the 25th or the 24th of April 2025? No, because I'm too busy working. Anyway, what am I going on about? I think what I'm trying to say is I try and create nice videos, but you like my content, I believe, because I'm real, it's reality. And yesterday I just scrapped my video because I just thought, I've gone to the market, the flowers are okay, I've come back, I'm pretending that I have time to do all these lovely arrangements. Now, the purpose of me going to the market was actually to find some flowers, to put in vases, to take photographs for my website. And I didn't get the right flowers to do that with. And then I popped into the garden. Could I find anything in the garden? And I didn't really find a lot going on in my garden because, let's face it, I'm living in a renovation project. My garden isn't done yet. There are a few things and I do enjoy taking things from the garden, but not enough for a flower arrangement. Anyway, it was so boring. It was so dull and it was so unreal. So here I am on Friday morning. I've conditioned my tulips overnight, which simply means I've chopped off the bottom, dunked them in water, left them overnight, and hopefully now they're in a better condition than when I bought them. I'm going out this afternoon and I now have to quickly throw some tulips in a vase. And that's what I thought we could do together. But first of all, I'll share with you the lovely moment where I rushed around the garden looking for foliage. might wonder what the bag was hanging on here, and I only realised that it was hanging there after I'd videoed it. These are the packets of the dahlias that I bought, and I need to write out the details on lovely slate labels and put them in my dahlia planter so that I know what I planted. But as the theme coming through today, I just haven't had time. Let me show you the vases that I was meant to be photographing and putting on my website. I did photograph them, but for the same thing that I've just mentioned earlier, I was rushing, I wasn't enjoying the creative process, which for me, having my website, selling vintage, it's more than just sourcing them, it's about styling them, making them look beautiful. I love photography. I love making the items look as nice as they can. The photographs were okay, but I didn't love them. Hopefully, at some point over the weekend or maybe next week, I'll have a moment to just spend some time and creating beautiful imagery, and that will make me happy. But these were the vases anyway. These tulips will look so much nicer when they grow a bit and relax. Maybe all of a sudden I'll look at it and think, that's it, I need to photograph it now. These vases are so easy to style, they really are. And then look at this piece of amazing retroness. A black swan with holes in the tail to put the flowers in. This needs a big rose, a peony, a dahlia. You could cover it in big flowers, couldn't you? I just put a little hellebore in for now. And that's what I said. I just didn't get the right flowers to put in it. I knew there weren't the right flowers available, but that would look ridiculous just sticking up like that. Both of those will be heading onto my website at some point. But when they make their way onto my website, you'll know that I've enjoyed a quiet moment of creativity, styling and photography and captured the right image. I've brought you in a bit closer so you can see, and I'm going to put my arrangements on 2 vintage cake stands just to raise it up a little. Let's first of all go over some of my favourite vases. I have a cupboard full of vases and I keep buying them. I just don't think you can have enough vases. Different flowers need a different vase shape. Depending on the season, they can look different. Obviously, I love playing around with flowers and I love flower arranging, and it is, again, one of my creative outlets. I have a lot, but I've sorted out a few that I think will be good with tulips today, and they also are some of my favourites. This one, I'm pretty sure I bought this one in France. It's a measuring jug. I've got lots of the smaller measuring jugs, scientific things, which I love putting individual stems in. But this is a lot bigger, and this is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect for tulips if they're long enough, which they are. That needs nothing more than filling with water and putting the tulips in, and as they grow, it will look fantastic. Of course, we're at that time of year still where we've still got candles burning, although, to be fair, I have a scented candle going all the time, all year round. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, I've always got a scented candle on during the day and night. But I think that glass looks lovely with candles flickering against it in the evening. This one I bought from a local reclamation yard. I love trophies. I think there's a really nice juxtaposition between the beautifulness of the flowers and then the roughness of an aged trophy. That's, again, one of my favourite things to display flowers in. The glug jug is good. I'm actually using it as a water jug today, as are just normal jugs. But again, that's got water in today. This was another French purchase. Love it. I use this all the time. It's good that it can sit on my bedside. So if I was to knock it whilst I was sleeping, it's metal, so it doesn't move. So it's well grounded onto the bedside. I just love the Art Deco shape. It's got the right amount of rustic appeal. Worn, time worn. Love that. It's such a great shape. And then in the same sort of vein, there is this one. Again, love it. This one has been in use ever since I had it. This is quite like me. I will just stick some bits of foliage in from the garden and do nothing else with it. I think it looks great, but I will put some tulips in that as well today. Which one should we do first? I think just the glass one Put some water in. Oh, I love that sound. I don't think I've actually shown you what I bought. I bought lots and lots and lots of tulips. And Rowan also bought me some. Rowan and I had a fun little bet. I can't remember what it was about. She disagreed with me with something and she said, I bet you. And I was like, okay, bet me some tulips. I'm right. And I won. So she bought me these ones. And then lots of other colours as well. I think in here I am going to go for pink and red. Yeah. I like to leave the leaves on. I cut the bottom off last night and I've left them in water. These can go straight in. I really do like to leave the leaves on. Unless it's like that, where it's going to sit in the water and it's all curly. Take that one off. It couldn't be simpler. I am just putting tulips in this vase and then let them do their own thing. They'll come to life as they start to open up. Not the best flower arranging demo, but I'm absolutely happy with that. As they open, as they grow, as they evolve, they will just get nicer and nicer. Next, I'm going to go with the trophy because I have lots of yellow ones and I think that this will look lovely rammed with yellow tulips. See if I can get it to glug. Oh, there's not a lot of glugging going on there. See if I can get this to glug. I'll bring the microphone closer. I love that sound. Okay, yellow tulips, it's your turn to shine. I don't normally have this many flowers in my house, unless it's the summer and I've grown dahlias or there's flowers on a local stall. Honestly, this was all because I wanted to show you some flower arrangements. But these aren't arrangements, are they? These are just shoving tulips in a vase. But the truth of it is, unless it's your job and unless you have lots of time, who really spends hours arranging flowers? I do if I can, if I have the time. I do find it a wonderful creative outlet. But sometimes you just have to shove flowers in a vase, plonk them on a table, which is exactly where these will be living, on the kitchen table, and then get on with your day. Oh, I love the yellow with that. Oh, brilliant. I'm going to put all the yellow ones in here. They're going to look so nice and sunny, especially today. It's really grey today. Although we're in for a heat wave, apparently, next week in the UK. Perfection in simplicity. Wait for those to gain some character and they are going to look wonderful. I've got Rowan's tulips next. These need to go on my bedside. This is the perfect vase for that one. What do you do to relax when you're busy, life's busy, and you need to relax? For me, it is flower arranging, photography, just anything gently creative, but normally something that I can do quickly. There. I'm going to take a few of those leaves off, I think. Everything I do is at speed. Gardening, everything. Cooking, gardening. Everything has to be done quickly. There. Did I tell you how much I love tulips? I really do love tulips. And then I've got these things which I really don't love. I'm just going to put these in amongst the foliage, which is looking a bit wilty. But I'm really conscious that I'm going out. I need to get changed and head out for a bit of afternoon fun on a Friday. How's that? Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. That's too high. Oh, dearie me. Let's call this one work in progress. I really do have to go now. Finish this video off, edit it, upload it, get ready to go out, have some fun, and then get ready for Sunday's video. Sunday's video is my normal, raw, as it happens, lifestyle video. I'll see you for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.